Hi, this is Margie Basso with Eastlink TV, and we're here on location at the Oliver Arena during a 3-day Oliver hockey tournament. Today I have a guest, Amy Grice, who's going to talk to us about a V-Day second annual event. So perhaps, Amy, welcome and Happy New Year, first
Happy
off.
New Year, Margie.
And I'm hoping that maybe you can give us a general description on V-Day itself.
Sure, absolutely. So V-Day Oliver Soyuz 2014, again, has the goal of raising awareness about violence against women. So last year we were quite successful, raising over $7,000, 90% of which went to the Desert Sun Counseling Center, and the other 10% went to the V-Day Global Campaign. So this year we're putting on a new production called A Memory, a Monologue, a Rant, and a Prayer, and we'll be starting casting shortly.
Yeah, and of course that's what we're talking about today. So perhaps you can explain your role with V-Day this year. Last year you were an actress, and this year it's changed slightly.
Yeah, sure. So this year I'm co-directing along with Margie, so it's a new endeavor, and it's very exciting. I'm glad to be a part of it.
And so, of course, our casting call is coming up on the January 8th and 9th, and perhaps you can explain a little bit more about that.
Sure, yeah. So this Wednesday and Thursday, which are January the 8th and the 9th, we'll be casting from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock. So what we ask is that if you're interested to email me at amygrice@hotmail.com, so that's AIMEEGRICE at hotmail.com, and we can book a time for you to come in. If those days don't work, just send me an email anyways, and we'll see if we can find something for you. It's real important that we're inclusive, that anybody in the community that wants to take part, that we find a part for you.
And we've had a really good response so far, and so maybe you can elaborate. We've had some people from Soyuz, of course we've had some repeat actors and actresses coming from last year. There's something that's changed slightly this year, and maybe you can mention that.
Sure, well what's really exciting this year is that we have roles for men, and I think that when we're talking about gender-based violence, it's really important to get men in the game as well, because they obviously have a crucial role in stopping violence towards women.
Yeah, terribly exciting because, of course, now that we're doing, it's called MMRP, or Memory, Monologue, Rant, and a Prayer. I think the majority of the proceeds will be going to men's counseling this year with Desert Sun, and so I know they're very excited about it, and so is the group that's working terribly hard to put this production together. Of course, this is just one component. There's all kinds of other components that are going on with V-Day Oliver and Soyuz 2014, but maybe talk about if somebody came last year as opposed to seeing what they will see this year, what will be the difference?
Well, I think the difference this year is MMRP really highlights the fact that gender-based violence affects everybody, so it really crosses borders, races, ages, sexes, and really affects everybody. So I think that this highlights the fact that it's not just women that are affected by violence, it's everybody.
And of course, again, it's small vignettes. There will be a poem and there's an introduction, obviously, but there's small vignettes, monologues, perhaps around 10 to 13. We're not too sure yet. We have 15 selected. And they do have some comedy in them. A lot of them are a little bit more heavy and thoughtful. And just give your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, there are, like Margie said, some poems. A lot of them are personal accounts of people who have been affected by violence. But I think what's really important here is that it inspires hope that you can come out of violent situations and carry on with your life.
So it's really important that we communicate to the people that came and supported last year. We had a tremendous support last year in Soyuz. It was at the Soyuz High School and was a sold-out crowd. This year, of course, if you went last year, it will not be the same production. It's the same premise, but a completely different production. You'll see some familiar faces, of course, the cast from last year, but you will see some some new ones as well. And let's talk about location a little bit.
Sure, we'll be holding the auditions at the OIB Health Center, also known as the Inkameep Resource Center. So that's located at 27090 Senpak Chen Avenue, which is off McKinney Road. You turn left past the OIB Indian Band office and just carry on down the road and it'll be at the end there.
So if you're looking for a New Year's resolution and an opportunity to step outside of your comfort zone, this would be a great one. But let's talk about qualifications, because I know a lot of people tend to shy away from something like this because they feel they're not experienced.
Certainly. What's really exciting about this is that anybody that wants to get involved can be involved. We have a real spirit of inclusivity here. So if you've never acted before, that's fine. We're not looking for experienced actors. We're just really looking for people that feel that they want to take part in something like this, whatever the reason being. I mean, this can be a real cathartic experience, perhaps for somebody that's experienced violence themselves, or know somebody that's experienced violence, or if it's something that you've ever felt like you'd like to maybe get up and take a stand against, and this is a great opportunity for you.
And then, of course, we always hear too, and I get the common question, people are worried that they have to memorize. And so maybe you can elaborate on that.
Sure. This year we're going to be using the format of reading. So if memorizing is something that you're uncomfortable with, it's not to worry about. You can have your reading, your poem, your personal account up there on stage with you, so you'll have something to refer to and you don't have to worry about having it memorized.
Fantastic. And I think we covered all our bases, but I just really want to make sure that we go over your contact information one more time and perhaps maybe directing to like our website and Facebook.
Certainly. So again, for audition information, you can contact me, Amy Grice, at AIMEEGRICE@hotmail.com. So that's amygrice@hotmail.com. Our website is vday2014.org, or you can search for us on Facebook under vday2014.
Wonderful. And again, I want to thank you so much, Amy. I'm really excited to be working with you this year. And I think it's going to be a very successful event. This is Margie Basso with Eastlink TV.